Do you have long spreadsheets, but when you scroll down, you forget which column is which? Well, let's take a look at a couple of ways that you can apply to help you out. Okay, so I have a spreadsheet here that's quite long. Yeah, and when I scroll down, you can see that the headings don't go with it. And when I scroll across, I'm losing information like the code, the name, etc. So what can I do? Well, one feature, and I've got 3 to show you, okay? So stay with me to the end and you can see all 3 features and how they work, okay? The first one we're going to look at is freeze panes, and it's one of those that I know a lot of people I run into know about this one, whereas the other 2 they don't know much about it, and yet the other 2 quite handy to know. So freeze panes, if I'm in my spreadsheet and I go up to if I go up to the View tab and click on View, I have freeze panes here in the Windows section. Now in freeze panes, I have 3 options. So I can freeze panes, which we'll look at that in a minute. I have top row and first column. So I'm not in the top row, but if I click on it, it's now frozen the top row. So row 1 in this case. And then to unfreeze, I just click on freeze panes again, and I can unfreeze. And there we go. Same with freeze first column. And now when I scroll across, there we go. Yeah, and I can freeze the top and it unfreezes my column. But what if I would like to have the employee ID and maybe even the first name frozen when I scroll across, but have the headings freeze when I scroll down? Okay, I can do that. Now, what I need to do is select the cell below and to the right of where I want to freeze. So in this case, I'm going to put it in C2. So I want to freeze the row above and the 2 columns to the left. So then I click on freeze panes and I choose freeze panes at the top. And now when I scroll down, top row is frozen, but if I scroll across, the first 2 columns are frozen. Okay? And to unfreeze, I can just unfreeze panes. Yeah, that's great. But what if I like to compare 2 sections? Okay, so maybe I want to take a look at this top part and I want to compare it to the bottom part here, and that the freeze panes, yeah, I might be able to do it. I can go down here and then freeze it and then scroll down. There we go. But there's actually a better way, because then I have to keep unfreezing to move the top. And what if I want to say take the middle and compare it to the bottom? Can't do that with this, so, or easily. So the other option is something called split. It's again in View and in this Windows section, and it's here, split. Now what split does, just like with freeze panes, is it puts a split to the left and above the cell you've selected. And you can see I've got these little lines, and when I pause my mouse on them, it turns into a double-headed arrow with 2 lines between, and when I click and drag, that line moves. Yeah, and I can take it right off. Okay, so this one now, if I'm at the top, I can scroll through, and I can scroll through at the bottom. That's great. And then I can compare 2 different sections. I can enter you know, different bits of data. I can scroll across. Yeah. And then to get rid of the split, you just click on split again. Okay, there is also another option, and you can use this in combination with split as well. So one thing, if you have a big list, is on the Home tab, you have Format as Table. And I've done other videos on this. It's one of my favorite tools. It's really simple to use. You just select a cell in the data, and it has to have data with no blank rows or columns. Okay. And then you select the color that you like and the whether it has headers or not. Okay, you can also change the range, and there we go. And if you don't like the color, maybe I want to make it green, you can just go into your table design tab, and as long as you're in the table, if you're not in the table, that disappears. See, it's gone. Now when you scroll down, once this table has been selected, as you scroll down, the column names, so A, B, C, get replaced with the names of the headings. Okay, so that's quite good. Plus I can go through into view and into split, and I can scroll through. Here we go at the top here, and you can see I can still see my headings, right? But I can compare due to two different parts of the spreadsheet. Okay, and as I said before, you've got the split lines, and you can just move them how you need them. And to get rid of it, you just click on split, and it just removes them and gets puts it back to normal. So those are 3 tools that you can use that will help you to be able to work with your data easier. Now, if you found this video useful, helpful, or interesting, please do click on that thumbs up. It really does help. And if you have any suggestions for topics you'd like me to cover, do put that down into the comments below. And subscribe to my channel to see more videos. There might be another video just up here which might contain some more useful tips on how to use Excel. Take care and have a fantastic day. Bye for now.